What's up, water signs, and welcome to my channel. I hope all of you guys out there are doing well, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you guys, this is going to be a twin flame reading, and we're going to pull some messages, and we're going to see what have you learned or what will you learn throughout this twin flame journey, okay? I've already shuffled and meditated through some cards, so let's get started. So we have perception. So the number 35 could be significant on this twin flame journey, but I feel like throughout this journey you are going to learn to change your perception. You're going to learn to change your perception of how you view yourself and how you view others, and I feel like you also will change the perception of how you view your twin. Like some of you could have put your twin like on a pedestal. So when this person started to pull back their energy or started to be in and out your life or ghosted you or you started to realize this person was lying, whatever it was that you realized about your twin, I felt like that's why the pain hits so deeply, because when you put someone on a pedestal and you make, it seems like this person can't do no fucking wrong. And then when they do some wrong, you're like, well, goddamn, I ain't expect them, to do that. So it's like you're having to change your perspective. Like you're learning that your twin had issues too. Just like there were things that you had to heal from, water signs, there's some shit that your fucking twin had to heal from as well. I feel like both of you guys are going to change the perception of how you view yourself, others, and the world. And I feel like because you change your perception, there's going to be a lot of dynamics. Like you're going to change the dynamic of your relationships that you have, people that you have in your life, even with your twin. It's like your perception, and when it changes, it's going to change the dynamic of this connection, because now I feel like you're going to be willing to let go or release your twin, because you're realizing that this person is not who you really thought that they were. Maybe this person kind of hid who they really were. So it's like once you change your perception and once you saw them for who they really were, it's like the dynamic changed. Like now you're able to let go of this person, because before you could have been holding on because you put them on a pedestal. You thought this was your one and motherfucking only, but it's like now you've been like, I don't know if I want to deal with that shit now, okay? I feel like throughout this journey, if you have not, you will learn patience. You will learn that everything will happen in divine order. Some of you guys have been watching a lot of readings and you're hearing this and that gonna happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And guess what? That's why I was talking earlier about astrology. Like it's very important, to kind of tap into that astrology side, because it gives you more of a timeline. Like it's not gonna give you a specific date or time when this shit gonna happen, but you kind of see like after what season, like how shit can kind of fall in play. But I feel like regardless, maybe some of you kind of had control, or you need to be in control of something. So when you need to control something, it's like you want to control how the outcome is going to be. Maybe you've done the work, and it's like your twin could be taking a little longer to do the work than you. So it's like you're growing impatient, be like, why this motherfucker just can't hurry up and do this and do that? Like I did it with no problem. I took that shit out like a champ. But your twin, the shit different. Everybody different. Everybody's journey is different. Even on this twin flame journey, you have a path that you have to go down, and your twin has a path they have to go down. And then once y'all go down them paths, then y'all can kind of, reunite. But I feel like you had to let go of control. Your twin did as well. And know that everything is going to happen in divine order. Then we have honesty. I always can't expect truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you have to be honest with yourself, water signs, when it came to this connection. You have to realize, because a lot of times, let me tell you something. Take for instance, when somebody break up, there's three sides to every story. It's your side, they side, and it's the fucking truth somewhere in there. And every time you talk to someone that break up, what they doing? Most of the time, they pointing the finger at the other person. They're not going to say what they did to allow this person to treat them like that, because people are only going to treat you how you allow them to. So I feel like on this journey, you change your perception and realize that you had some shit also, water signs, that you needed to work on. Maybe you had some abandonment issues or self-esteem issues or whatever. Maybe you didn't, love yourself or didn't know your worth. So you have to realize there was some shit that you had to work on as well, and that's why your twin, you allowed your twin to treat you the way that they did, because there were some things that you need to work on. So it's like you had to be honest with yourself and be like, okay, yeah, I was fucked up as well. Just ain't my twin out here fucked up. I'm fucked up too. And also you had to realize that maybe you were waiting for some type of truth or for your twin to be honest with you about something. You have to realize, like, shit, everybody is not going to tell you the truth. A lot of times it's like what you give out, you expect that shit in return, but it's like now you being honest with yourself and you seeing like, shit, everybody ain't me. Everybody is not you. Everybody's not going to act accordingly or do the things that you do. And I feel like you guys are realizing that. Let's see what else you learned on this journey. You've learned to love yourself. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So it's like, even though this journey was fucked up, it's like you learn from the lessons. You learn to love yourself, because in the past, like I said, you may not, there could have been some things that you needed to work on where you had self-esteem issues. And like, because you did not love yourself, it allows your twin to treat you the way that they did. What message do you have for my water signs today, Spirit? What have they learned and will they learn on this twin flame journey? Acceptance. You are learning to accept that, hey, what happened on this journey, whatever state of mind I was in, however I allowed my twin to treat me, I can't change this shit. That's my past. But you have to learn to accept that shit and learn those were lessons that you had to learn, and now you can move on. Don't be stuck in that past. Don't be stuck on what happened or what you did, because those are just things that you had to learn. Let's see what else my divine feminines have learned, or my twins have learned on this journey. I spent so many days crying over this connection. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you spent a lot of time crying over your twin and the way they treated you, because these were things that you allowed, your twin to do because you needed to heal from some things. And now you're manifesting someone new. It's like you realize that, hey, I was in a fucked up energy. I allowed this shit to happen, but it's like I don't have to be treated like this. Now that you've learned to love yourself, you know that you deserve better, and you're choosing to manifest someone new. Let's see what else was going on. What have you learned here? Your sex had my head gone, but now I don't even want it anymore. So you could have been very attached to your twin sexually. It was like that sex shit. That shit was motherfucking bomb. You ain't never had no motherfucking dick like that before. But you had to learn that like sex is not love. Just because this person fuck you good, shit, that's their job. You got good dick, you supposed to fuck me good. If not, you just wasting damn good dick. But it's like, you're learning like, good sex is not love. And you are proud of the person that you have become, water signs. I love it. This is beautiful energy. You've accepted the things that you've been through. You know that, hey, I was in a fucked up area. I was in a fucked up place in my life. But look at me now. I'm not that person that I was a year ago, 2 years ago. I have grown. And you have learned it because you love yourself, because you chose to pour into your own cup. Now you are proud of the person that you are. And because you know that you deserve better. When I split the deck, this was here. It's like now, because you love yourself, you know that you deserve better and you want better. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. I hope something here has resonated. I hope you will see what you could learn and what you will learn on this twin flame journey. Love you guys. Stay blessed.